Last time we defeated Naamah right over here, and basically what I've been doing a little off camera is I explored the rest of the city here. I found a meme man right there, and there's also this side quest I have yet to do, which is taking some eggs from a bird to give to this little fire drake thing over there, which I do have in my party actually, the ep8, so I need to do that side quest. But there's also some NPCs here that I haven't talked to, simply because there was a boss fight here, so I couldn't really get the opportunity to do that. So, did you see a Buddhist looking demon nearby? You ought to be careful if you try talking him on, or you're gonna get hurt. Oh, we've actually did that quest last episode, so we already know about that. Yep. I know exactly how strong they are because apparently they had a one-shot move, which if you hit them with a resisted move, you'll just die. Just past that incline is the big old fortress where all those angels have been squatting. Cold as ice, those bastards. Once they see another demon around its own site, they'll kill ya. Trust me, you don't want to get too close. Yes, since we are a Naamah, we're technically a demon, and that is a 50 glory point chest thing over there, so I need to get over there. Yeah, as you can see on the map, right here looks like it's a path that's very steep, so I wonder if I can do that right now. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we gotta go. Alright, I'm gonna scout this area to see if I can find a way up, and I think this is it. Assuming I don't slide, this should be exactly what I need to do. Ooh, that was close. It's almost like a horror game. Oh, that's a little janky. But we are pretty much up here now. So, as long as we're careful... I'll just get this right now so I don't have to do it later. Give me your points. Oh. I can jump back up, right? Okay, yeah, I can. Give me your points. 50 glory. Alright. Oh yeah, speaking of glory points, also off camera, I did buy another enhancement for the Naamah, so whenever I guard, I increase the Magatsuki gauge by a little bit. And I got that purely because I do tend to guard a lot with the main character, simply so that I don't get crit, and also I can avoid weaknesses, but at the moment, I don't really need to worry about weaknesses at the moment. But since I couldn't really get back up there, I'm just gonna cut to when I'm, well, back where I'm supposed to be, actually. Okay, we're back up here, and it seems like this bird makes like a couple trips, so it's gonna go down now, right? And if I can either hide or loop around it, something like that, we can then get into its nest. Oh. Or that could happen. Okay, so enemy turn, so this could be dangerous. Okay, normal hit. Alright, and Zamba. We're fine. Okay. So what I can do here is either escape, which is a very low chance, or go to my items here and then use a smoke ball, which we have 3 of these, so we can guarantee our escape, and then we can just go right around it. And hopefully I don't initiate combat by accident again, and there we go. So we are safely going to run up here, and I do see it chasing me on the map, so let me just heal real quick so we don't explode next time we get into a battle. I'm going to break this open first. It is on my tail right now, so I need to be very careful. Jump around! Okay. And can I get this? Oh, I got it. Okay. We did get whatever was inside there. So, Naamah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We are pretty much out of smoke balls right now, though. But did I get what I needed? Yes, I did. I got the Jatayu egg. So now all I need to do is safely head back to the red guy. If I can get there safely without getting into combat again. And we should be safe under this bridge? Yes, we are. Okay, we lost aggro, as you can see on the minimap. They are now a white icon instead of a red icon. So, how'd it go? Did you get the egg? Hand over the Jatayu egg? Yeah. And we completed the ultimate omelet. You obtained the Drake Talisman. And allies of the Drake race can now use the Magatsuki skill Big Bang, severe level-based almighty attack to all foes. Yes, ultimate omelet, here I come! I bet you didn't think I was gonna make it myself. I'm more than capable than I look like, you know? Yeah, makes sense, you're a firebird. I even got my own special frying pan just for omelets. Anyways, I gotta go get cooking, but I'll never forget what you did for me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Since I collected 30 meme men, we're gonna get a reward here from Gustav.
Hey, not bad.
I guess 25 and then 30 maybe? And we got an Angel's Essence.
Very nice.
Yep, there we go. We also get an Avian Talisman, which has a high chance of inflicting an element to all foes and lowers all stats by 1 rank for 3 turns. I don't necessarily have that many avian races anymore, unfortunately.
Counting on ya.
And if we find 35, we get more. So, that's pretty cool, I guess. I sold all my relics, and I decided to buy every single dampener. And I guess there's also a few shards here I can get as well. So, I now have access to exploit any weakness and also prevent any weakening hits on myself. I should mention, I actually got a comment on one of my videos. Apparently, the spawn rates for the Mitama were apparently set to pretty high. Because, like, I have the game at hard, and I think it's a DLC thing, probably. I never actually looked at the settings. I'm pretty much playing my friend's copy on Steam, so I don't really know much about the DLC at all. I'm just playing the game as how it was given to me. I need to find probably, like, a Mitama setting somewhere to adjust it, or something like that. I don't know if I'm blind or what, but I just straight up don't see anything in the settings related to Mitamas, so I guess I just won't use the level up items if it gets too crazy and I'm like way over leveled or something like that. So we're gonna have to deal with increased spawn rates for now. Oh well, we'll just have to deal with this for now until I find out like where that setting actually is, but oh well. But we will explore more of this area. I think if I go down I can get that little cash cube thing over there. So let's just avoid these little weirdo. Oh, me man here. Almost called it a Mitama for some reason. More haste, less speed, yeah? Roundabout path, sometimes the shortcut. And you attain 5 glory. Awesome. Yeah, we get a lot of glory points. Oh yeah, they're scared of me because I'm too high of a level. So that's pretty nice. I don't have to fight you if I don't want to. And there seems to be...
Here you go.
a split path here, I suppose? What's this?
Hey,
Awesome, lifestone chain. I need more of those. Oh, there's another meme man over there as well. Come to me!
Say.
Ito's castle Naamah gate used to be around here. I don't know what that is, but it seems important. Probably like a landmark or something like that. Maybe it's a waypoint as well. Who knows? So we just gotta find out where that castle is, and we get some pretty cool loot in there, I assume, if it exists, that is. And if it exists, it's probably... there's a lot of me-mans around here.
Say.
You have a sword. Yeah, we know about the diet building. That's exactly where they want to pretty much take us to. So let's get this cash cube over here. It seems like there's an... ooh. Alright, let's break this open. And what do we get out of it? 2,000 Maka. That's a nice reward, I won't lie. Because I've been running a little low on Maka, I won't lie. Oh, I actually want to be here. Because over here, on the minimap, there is an abscess, which I believe I saw off, not really off camera, but I believe I saw you off in the distance when I was talking to another NPC or something like that. So now we can finally get up to you and fight you and see what you're all about. So it looks like these enemies here are, I think they're level 19, right? Yeah, level 19, and they're holy as well. So I wonder, if I go for a critical here, I can probably just obliterate you with physical attacks. If I just go for a Dr. Sting here, let's try. Okay. So we got the poison off, which means my Rakshasa, yeah, whatever that is, they can benefit from the extra bonus from dealing more damage with Venom Chaser. So, greater effect if they're afflicted by poison. Boom! Almost 200 damage there. And we can also just beat down as well. And since we are demolishing them right now, oh yeah, you also have Venom Chaser, we might be able to just kill you outright, just right here. So let me go for an Aramasa on the one on the right here. And then Rakshasa should be able to just kill with Venom Chaser. There we go. And since I'm not confident enough to just kill you, I'm going to go for a taunt instead, so that you focus all of your attacks on the ep8. So you go for a Mazio, which I am weak to, unfortunately. But we're good. Because we obliterated the other Shisa, we're pretty much good. Unless they avoid us, I'm just gonna guard. You know what? Because I'll fill up my Magatsui gauge, and then I can go for a Venom Chaser again. And then this should probably... okay, so it should be good if you go for a Mazio. Okay. That's okay. And then you're gonna die from one final Venom Chaser. Not a bad abscess there. It could have been terrible if they both attacked, but luckily since I had my gauge filled, we obliterated them with no struggle at all. With only one level higher. So, since we're over here, we might as well just see if we can get to a waypoint just off in the distance over here. Because why would I go back and then run all the way over here again when I can just, yep, right over there, I knew it. There's a blue little thing over there, a ley line, so I can just safely go over there, no problem. And there's also more of these taunt guys over here that I have, which they have a very freaky voice. But, ooh, there's some angels there. Yeah, we got a new ley line here, the Nagatacho. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Demon Haunt and get that out real quick. Might as well. Thanks for the beat, I guess. It's like when you're basically already in a big desert, you get really thirsty real fast, but what are you supposed to even do about it? Like, I look at you with all those weird blue lines and I think, blueberry juice box. Thanks. You can sort me up anytime you want. Anyways, from that abscess we just killed, we get new miracles here, so let's take a look at what these miracles are. We get access to Frugal Soul, which reduces the amount of Maka demons demanded negotiations, which is, honestly, one of the best things we can get here. Because then we spend way less Maka for trying to recruit. There's also Warrior's Conception, which newly fused demons will gain a stat bonus. That's pretty good. We also get Skill Manifestation, and a demon ally may awaken a new skill when leveling up. And there's also Almighty and Physical Mastery, which I definitely want Physical Mastery. So I will save until I get one of those white box things that give 50 glory points, and then unlock the physical potential, because Aramasa is such a powerful ability. Increasing it even more with the physical potential would make it even better. Well, I can just go right into the Angel Valley place over here. I'm gonna go to the right, just to see what's over here, because usually there are items and side quests, and it looks like it's just a vending machine, so maybe it's a special vending machine. No. Okay. But I'm gonna check out what the side quest is over here, actually. Oh, it's a big paper guy. Yeah, sure. I'm Shikioji. Alas, I am in quite a predicament at present. Are you here to provide me aid? Yes. About 3 of the talismans that form my body seem to have been blown away by a sudden gust, most disquieting and embarrassing. Besides, thus, I would have you search for the talismans that have been blown away. At the time, I recall the gust of wind blew them from the buildings. I assume the Shikigami talismans were thusly borne towards the mountains you descended from. Ah, that does not seem hard at all, actually. I humbly request that you find all the Shikigami talismans that were blown away and return them to me. Yeah, so since this seems to be just like a fetch quest, I believe I will just cut to when I pick up every single one of them. Why are you hopping over there? Yeah, this don't seem hard at all. We have a ley line that just takes us directly to the talisman right over here, so we'll pick you up, and we got the first one. So let's head over to the next one in the city. So up these stairs in the city, we can get to this talisman right here. Nice, so that's 2 out of 3. Not that hard at all. Now all there's left to do is that a pixie up there? Alright, let's talk to you.
Oh.
Hey, do you like fairies? You do, don't you? Of course you do. It's written all over your face. Well, I did talk to you, yeah. Here, you can have this. And you obtained a pixie Periapt. Oh! With these 2 pixies together, the Magatsui skill Fairies game can be used. Oh, recover 1 ally beyond max HP and raises all stats to the maximum and raises chance of being targeted by foes for 3 turns. Ooh, so you become like an absolute unit. There. Now you're a friend too. Let's join hands and all the fairies we can play together. Talking to random NPCs around the world is actually a good thing. It's not just flavor text, so I should do that more often. Now that we know we can get rewards from literally anyone, I'll just talk to everyone. Looks like you can climb up with those stairs. Maybe I'll try and get to the roof. Could be good for my old legs. Cool. Anyways, on the way to the talisman, there's just this guy chilling here for some reason. Let me see what level he is. So this guy right here is level 4. Oh.
Here.
Yeah, let's not do that. And now we get to the final talisman. So now we have collected all 3 of the Shikigami talismans, so we can now bring it back to the Shikioji guy. Alright, Paper Man, give me your rewards. You hand over the Shikigami talismans. These are indeed my talismans. With these safe in my hand, my power will surely be restored. Now, allow me to prove my might in formal combat. How about you? Oh. Well, I know your weakness at least, it's fire, so let's beat this guy up. So, considering how easy the quest was, that makes a lot of sense. And luckily, since I've bought some fire shards, this should be pretty easy. Boom. So, what I need to do actually, I know this guy is immune to physical in 3, so I don't know if it's the same case here. But what I will do is switch over to my Edveris, who is also level 19, same as the enemy. And then my Rakshasa, whatever his name is, he can also change probably. So, let's bring in my High Pixie, because you also have a fire move. You do have Taunt, which is also just a very valuable skill in general, so I'm going to guard with you, just so I don't get hit by any funny business, and then I'm going to go for a Mirage Shot, so that also renders my Taunt completely useless. But it'll be fun. We can also lower your accuracy as well. And one final hit, because it's the end of the turn anyways, let's just beat down to see if my theory is true. You're immune to physical, right? Okay, you resist it in this game. Cool. So Makajama, that's fine. I'm going to switch you out anyways. That's also okay. So, yeah, this is great. So now we can go for our Omega-Toki critical, and since we know you resist physical, instead we're going to go for a Bufu. So that is normal. We can also go for a... Ooh, I can actually concentrate. And then I can go for an Ajat, and then you can change into Yokohiro Mine, because you also have a fire move. And then we're going to go for another Bufu. And we're doing pretty good damage. Not the best though. We're not even halfway yet, so we're a little bit struggling here. But what I can do here is, yeah, let's lower your attack. So Tarakaja, so you're boosting your own attack, and you also recovered from the ailment, which is Mirage, and you also have Hama. But you're weak to it. Okay. I did not expect that. So I'm gonna have to bring in my unicorn then. I need to lower your attack first and foremost. For now I can just Mirage Shot you again. And do I have Tarunda? Probably not. We're gonna go for another Ajay here. And then we do have access to Dia to heal the High Pixie. I'm gonna look for someone who has Tarunda. Since you have Hama, actually, I can bring in the Archangel, who doesn't necessarily have Tarunda, but you do resist light. So as long as I resist light, all of your light attacks should not kill. Okay, we got a miss there. Very good. Because I believe you have an accuracy evasion. Yeah. So that's actually very good. So we're going to go for a Tarunda with the main character instead, because I forgot you had that, actually. And then you can keep going for Mirage Shot just to keep applying the debuff, which it doesn't really stack. I just like doing it anyways. We will lower your evasion, though. And then you have access to Tarakaja, which I can then probably buff the Aegis. Because I believe in this game, there isn't a Makakaja. So all the attack bonuses apply to also magic. So we're going to go for a Fire Shard just to keep extending the turn, and then we're going to go for a Concentrate to then buff our fire damage next turn. Ama. So I resist it, so it's okay. And we also got an evasion here, because you not only have your accuracy lowered, you also have the debuff. So let's go for one more Fire Shard, because this is my last one. And then with our massive benefit here, we're going to go for a Mirage Shot to obliterate you. Anyways, we're going to keep going for Secunda, and the Archangel can go for another Tarakaja on the High Pixie. Do I have any other... Okay, I have Fire Gems. So I did waste my AoE fire moves. Whoops. Well, that's fine. So High Pixie can go for another Ajay, and then the final guy over here can go for, I guess, another Tarakaja. Why not? Okay, you recovered from your ailment, but most importantly, next turn, we can go for the one-shot. Mudo is fine too. You're weak to it. But... Okay, cool. You live. That was a little bit of a bad turn. I was literally going to go for my critical, but now it's a little unfortunate. But I'll just bring my Apsaris, and then what I can do here is actually... Let's just go for the crit, because we can probably kill this turn. So, let's go for my Mirage Shot. 93, so we get the debuff. And then we're going to go for an Ajat. And then... Since we have the massive benefit to our attacks, I'll go for a Bufu. And then I'll go for one Fire Gem here, which could do amazing damage. And this final Mirage Shot should finish the deal. Unless I miss, which is impossible, right? Boom! Burnt to a crisp. Very nice. Of course, we don't level up everybody, but we get the quest done, which is all that matters. I can tell my power has returned, yet it pales in comparison to yours. I can only thank you once again for your efforts. Accept this token of my gratitude. And we got the Talisman Hunt completed. We got the Brute Talisman. And because it's a quest, we get experience for Yokohiro Mine regardless, so she gets a level up. And now all allies of the brute race can use the Magatsui's skill Expand Critical Aura, and the next strength-based attack from all allies will be 100% accurate and guaranteed critical. So this is very good for Aramasa, which I can make a huge use out of it, out of a full physical team. With Ippondatsura here, who is in fact a brute, with the combination of Voivre and Rakshas, how do I say that? All of them have physical moves. So if I put you in the first slot of the team, and then go for the Expand Critical Aura, my Voivre can go for Toxic Sting, Venom Chaser, and Critical Wave, and my Rakshasa can go for Venom Chaser and Scratch Dance, and I can go for Aramasa, and we can obliterate our enemies. Oh yeah, this is also what they have to say. Once again, I thank you. Safe travels to you. Now, up this side, actually, there's a little more over here, which does lead to 2 lovely yellow rewards to pick up. So let me just grab those real quick. It looks like you can actually jump down from up top, so I wonder if there's even more to explore. So we get a McCoy's Essence, and also an Electric Shard, which I would have loved Fire Shards instead, but we'll have to make do with this. This right here looks like it's a rail, judging by that red line out of this. And I was right, so you can actually tell. Whoa, what even is that thing? Looks so weird. It's a rail, you've seen plenty of those. So let's just take the rail. So now we are up here, which is not where I thought it would take me, actually. I thought it would take me over to this one. But we can now head over here, and there's a Nozochi guy there. Nozochi? Oh my goodness! I didn't know you could do that. Stop that! Alright, what's over here? Look at the suction thing you got with that nose. Okay, there's actually nothing here, so this is probably related to a side quest I can pick up somewhere. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Now I'm gonna have to sneak past this guy and not get sucked in. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Okay, what's over here? Ooh, lots of rewards, actually, so this is pretty nice. What is it? Ooh. Okay. We get a gold card, very nice for negotiation. We get 2 attract pipes, and a Nozuchi Essence, so I don't actually have to fight you. But if I want to recruit you, let me check my party, actually. Okay, I have 2 slots open. So maybe I'll try to recruit one, just to see what you can get, because I know you have some force, I believe, so let's do it. Boom! Since we've already fought and defeated a Nozuchi before, I won't need to show off this battle. I'll just cut to when I get to the recruitment phase. I've been doing these brain exercises lately. Gotta keep the old mind sharp so as I don't get senile at all. You're not losing your edge yet either, are ya? I better test ya. Ooh, what test is it? Got any idea which demon this is? Okay. That is definitely not a Mitama, I don't think. Yeah, sure. Oh, I was right. Okay, so it's the onion guy, actually. Yeah, no wonder I forgot. If we had you very early on, so we just got lucky there. Yep, seems like you're sharp as attack. Let's both keep at it and stay healthy, eh, my boy? The name's Snake Nozuchi. Good to meet ya. I don't know if I would call you a snake. You're more like an elephant. Though I guess there's not really classification for elephants in this game, is there? Anyways, let's check out your abilities. So you have access to Tempest, which when the user resists or nullifies an attack, you have a chance to counter with a medium force attack with a chance of insta-kill, which is what killed me actually before. There's also Lunge, Counter, and there's also Taunt and Life Spring. You're another tank that draws in attention, same with Ippondatsura, except you have the innate skill that is probably better, to be honest. I mainly got you for your fusions, because you're level 15 after all. So after heading further up to the left over here, we do get access to this rail, which I have no idea where it takes me. Hopefully it's somewhere good, right? Ooh. This probably is a shortcut that leads me back to this little area over here. Oh, it actually just, yeah, it does exactly what I thought it would. Okay, at first I thought it was going to bypass those angels and take me to where I'm not supposed to go. Not yet, that is. But yeah, just a little fast shortcut to the ley line, so that's pretty nice. However, I don't necessarily need to use it right now. So we're going to head over to this side quest over here and see what this is all about, shall we? So it seems like it's another one of those brute guys, so let's see what you got to say. You scared of me? I bet you are. I'm an Oni after all, hell yeah, everyone's afraid of me. I was gonna strong on the demons around here to be my henchmen, but I ran into a little problem. Turns out, I'm too strong and scary. All the demons run away before I can get even close. So I came up with a plan. I figured if I can show them I'm a reliable guy, they'll be lining up to join my crew. It's only natural for people to be grateful after being rescued, right? I have a feeling that this quest is going to result me in recruiting the Oni. I save their skins, and they make me their leader. That's where you come in. Think you could find a demon in need of some help? I could also just find another demon to bring to this guy as well. Seriously, thanks, man. Take a look around here to see if anyone's in trouble. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of NPCs out there, so, maybe all of them just won't want to join him, and that's why he'll join me or something like that. Maybe. Because we had a quest with the Apsaris before where, she wanted to join us after doing her quest, but she also told us she wanted to join us. But let's just do this quest for now. Am I in trouble? Not really. Oh, you want to know if there's anything you can help me with? Get real. Last time I asked, I know he'd help me move the boulder, and the guy punched me straight into the dang thing. If you think I'm gonna ask for help ever again, you got another thing coming. Anything I need help with? And Odie asked me the same thing a while back, so I had him help me gather some chakra drops. But before I knew it, he took all of them all and ran off. If he's gonna do that, then he can keep his help to himself. They're all gonna say no, and then the Oni's gonna try to join me, I guess. Do I need help? Nope. Doesn't seem as though any demon around here needs help. You should report back to the Oni. How'd it go? Any demon wanting some help? You told him no demons around here need any help. What? I'm here already, willing, and no one needs me. Ah, that's it! I'll show those ungrateful punks it's on! The demon left in a fit of anger. So, where's my reward?
Stay alert.
Be careful, young man. I feel a sinister presence ahead. I recommend we fully prepare for going any further. Okay, so we have to save them. Gotcha. Okay, let's get our team set up, actually. Let's fight. Don't be stupid. Just let me help, damn it. Someone stop that Oni. What? You stepping up? Alright then. Hope you're ready to have your face punched in. Alright, let's face off against the Oni, which I do know is physical. A level 17 brute. So what I will do first turn is go for a spyglass. So you are resistant to physical. Very good, actually, that I checked that. But you're weak to lightning, and you're also weak to light. I didn't check your other skills, but that's what makes things fun, huh? So let's go for a Mirage shot. So we can debuff your accuracy, because you're a physical attacker, and you will go for a taunt just to prevent them from attacking. At least get the evasion or whatever. And we're going to go for a Hama. Now there's a chance that Hama just straight up kills, but let's switch out our... Actually, let me check who else has Hama. Yeah, so it's only the unicorn. Also, this music is very chill. Okay, let's bring in the unicorn. Let's see what happens. So heavy blow. Miss because of the Mirage. Very nice. And now we can go for... Not that. We can now go for an Amagatoki critical.
Watch this.
And since physical is resisted, we will be not using Aramasa, but instead we'll go for a Bufu. So we get the turn extensions, and we can also go for a Hama here. And any one of these Hamas has a chance to insta-kill. However, I need to switch you out. Yeah, I'll probably bring in Hypixie because you have a heal, and also you just have damage in general. We can also bring in Yoka Hiramine, simply because she has the access to the items to use light items. Speaking of light items, I do have some over here. So I can go for a light shard, which we have a ton of these, so any one of these has a chance to insta-kill. Now, of course, since this is a mini-boss, the chances are pretty low. Oh, you also have access to Zio and also Secunda, so I will lower your evasion even further, and also accuracy. And yeah, let's just lower your accuracy and evasion a bunch, so you just can't hit us. Perfect. So your Mirage is probably going to run out next turn, so we might have to switch out the team a little bit in case that happens. But since you have Zio, that also does mean, I guess I don't need to bring in Yoko Hiramine despite having a lightning move. We can just keep going for the light attacks here, and one of these has to kill, right? Right? Like, it's not just like insta-kill prevention, unless I completely missed that when I scoped you out with the telescope. But we're just going to keep going for Hamas because it seems to be working so far. So now you're covered for your element, which means your attacks should... Yeah, they'll hit, for sure. But they can also just miss. So, now we're in an opportunity to probably switch out the unicorn because you are out of mana, just so you can use your Mirage attack once more, so I can continue to lower your accuracy. So, Zio, go for one last Hama here, and then I will change you to be Yokahiro Mine. So now at the end of the turn I can heal the main character, and then I can reapply Mirage Shot. So I did not get the Mirage actually, so I will just go for another Secunda, just to reapply that, and then I will heal. There we go. Okay, we get the dodge. So that seems to be the play here. Inflict Mirage, lower his accuracy, and then he cannot do anything to you. So I will actually go for a Racunda here, which does waste an entire turn action. However, okay, we get the Mirage. We got the debuffs down. That's all we needed. So we can go for a normal Zio, and then we can continue just unleashing Zios on the opponent. So now we can go for a Light Shard again, and then go for a Concentrate, because I don't want to waste all my MP just attacking continuously. This took the target, and you took a lot of damage. Oh, and you missed the targets. Okay, perfect. So now we can go for an Amagatoki critical, and with your defense down, we'll be doing immense damage here. So, let's lay on the damage. Light Shard, Mirage Shot. We'll actually Dia the Adverse. Zio? Do I have any other? Yeah, wait, I have Light Gem, so this is even heavier damage here. One more final Mirage Shot. Not really final though, but you know what I mean. And then we can go for a Yokahiro Mine Zio here. And now, you should still be debuffed. No, you're not. Is your evasion down still? Heavy blow. And attack. Okay, we're good here. You didn't do any crazy damage here, so we're good. And you no longer have your evasion down, so that is a little scary, but I can Mirage Shot you to reduce that if I need to. But you might just die this turn, honestly. There we go. So, we had a pretty good team to avoid the physical attacks, so that's very nice, and we get a lovely level 21 out of it, which means we will have even more powerful fusions. Yeah, I think I might increase the luck here, because it's a little low compared to every other stat, and I like getting crits, so we'll just get that. I actually lost. I'm so embarrassed. He only ran away. Oh, okay, I guess that's also a thing that could happen. We just don't get him anyways. Sheesh. When will we learn that forcing kindness only does the exact opposite? Thank you. You really saved the day. Yeah, take this. And we get a Raptor Talisman. And allies of the Raptor race can now use the Magasui skill, Accursed Poison. High chance of inflicting an element to all foes and lowers all stats by 1 rank for 3 turns. We do have a Raptor, actually, I'm pretty sure. Oof, that was scary. Thanks for saving me. Bye-bye. The demons left after thanking you. Cool. And we got the quest moving up completed. The Oni seems to still be over there, so let's actually talk to him. I had no idea you were so strong. Man, I suck. If I'm being real with you, I'm actually the weaker of my fellow Oni. I thought I could just talk big and take charge, but you sure proved me wrong. Think I'm just gonna stick around here. And we get a physical dampener. That won't cause any more trouble. I just want to live here in peace. And that's all for the Oni, I suppose. Maybe we'll see him later, but for now, I guess we can finally progress with the story. So I'm just gonna head up here, look around. I think there was probably a 50 glory point thing up here, because why else would I go up here, right? So, I'm gonna take a little look around. Ah, there was something up here. So, there's a me-man just chilling. Angels, demons, both think they're right, yeah. And we got 5 glory. I need 45 more to get the very powerful physical buff. And we got 35 me-men as well, and there's also a way to just jump down here. So, assuming there's no fall damage, we're down here safely, and there's probably some extra loot around here, maybe? Oh wait, no, we're just back here, actually. So, let's go talk to some angels. Oh! That works too. Oh, speaking of powering up, huge magic boost, by the way, I need to probably fuse. Let's go do that. We have access to get the Makami or the Kea no Hime or the Jack-o'-lantern, which I don't know if I want to replace any of these two just yet, but this one right here, yeah, we get Harvest Dance, which gives a slight HP recovery and raises defense, and also has Bufula, which is a mediumized attack to one foe, and you also have access to Mabufu, Rakunda, and Patra, Also, my Nozuchi can't really become anything that I want just yet, so yeah, there's a lot here that I just can't get because it's a big disparity of levels here, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, I think I will do this. Archangel and Ippondatara, while they're both physical, and they're becoming a not physical demon anymore, they do have access to a lot of good buffs. I'm gonna give you Beastai, Tarukaja, and Mazio for now.
Is this
So let's do it.
to your liking?
I don't like your voice. Also with Fortuna, because I wasn't really using you that much anyways, I can probably get myself a Companion Fusion to get a Makami as well. So maybe that'll be good. You have access to something called Faithful Companion, which increases the damage for the ally that acts after the user after striking a weakness. This could be good as a support. Especially with Secunda, you're able to lower the evasion of the enemy. And you also have Mahama, which can one-shot. You also conveniently resist light, so maybe that'll be helpful against angels. I'm Makami the Avatar. Good to meet ya. Something I saw in Special Fusion, actually, is even though we can't get anything just yet, in this selection right here, we now have the one on the right, Kaya no Hime, which was actually one of the 3 that I need to get this Mysterious Level 37 here, which, can't really get that just yet. Next level, we should be able to get access to another fusion, but I don't want to level up just yet.
Return
I want to explore my
when you have
options of what I have right now at the moment.
Listen well.
Hold there. This path leads to the Tokyo Dye Building, which is under the control of Bethel. Suspicious individuals shall not pass. I'll explain the situation. You explain the situation? I see. But how am I to know you're telling the truth? We were attacked by the Legion of Chaos just the other day. Prove to us you are not one of them. Let's make a deal. Even as we speak, those Chaos lie in wait, eagerly seeking another opportunity to strike. Should you finish them off, we will in turn recognize you as allies of Bethel. I ask that you defeat those demons in our stead. Yeah, sure.
Hallelujah.
I knew that you would answer as such. We will leave it to you then. So where are they? Oh, okay. So we'll just head back up there and deal with them swiftly. Who are you? Ah, you're with Bethel, aren't you? I suspected they might dispatch an assassin, though I didn't expect one as so small as you. But there's something about you that is indeed different from the other demons. Very well. Perhaps you can serve as a little warm-up then. So we're up against an Eligor, who has some rainbow colors. Anyways, I got the Makami here, so I'm just gonna go for a little Secunda here probably to get rid of the accuracy invasion. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for a Spyglass on Eligor.
Here.
And you are weak to lightning, resist fire, and also resist dark. Well, I guess you block fire actually, so I gotta be careful about that. You also have Mirage and Graham Slice, high chance of landing crits, so we need to be very careful about critical hits. We have ice moves as well. I believe you're weak to ice. Oh, you block ice actually, that's not good, I forgot. I literally had to, how'd I forget? Okay, you're weak to fire. Okay. So, not a great start. But now we know. Okay. So let's adjust the team a little bit. And I'm going to bring in someone who blocks fire. Now the reason for this is because I believe you guys, the Andrus, do not resist fire. There we go. So we should be fine from now on. What I can do here is just heal. And then with the... yeah, what is Mahama here actually? Okay, you're weak to light. Perfect. So having the Makami is actually a perfect teammate for now. So what I can do here is probably lower your attack, just so you don't hit us nearly as hard. There we go. Nice. And then you have the Zan, which mistakes the target. And I'm weak to lightning, but I don't think any of you have lightning, so we should be okay. We're gonna go for another AoE light here. And then we're gonna probably heal.
This'll do.
There we go. And then you will go for probably another Mirage shot. So now both of you will have very low accuracy. And now, unfortunately, I don't necessarily have anything else, but I do have a lightning move here. So Yoko Hiramene, once again, is my most valuable teammate. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any AoE healing moves, but I do have a healing item here with a Life Stone Bead Chain. And your final move will probably just be a Concentrate, so I can hit for a powerful Magic Fire move on the other guys. Normal hit, does damage, yeah. Another on the main character, and another, which misses. Okay. And nice, we got the one shot off. Now, what I need to do next is probably lower your attack even further. And then you can go for a Mirage Shot to obliterate. Yeah, you can go for a Zeo. And then we can heal the main character. And then you can go for, I'll probably Light Shard, yeah. There we go. And then I can go for just a Mirage Shot. The Drake is purely just there to help take down the other enemies. So we will be switching out as soon as the bird guy's down, because the Edverse has like no special benefits, really. Actually, I can make a huge benefit from this, because Amagatoki critical guarantees I get a half action, but I have so many weakness attacks that this might just be a better move right here. So what I can do here is, I'm gonna go for... Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't consider that I would have no MP, actually. So this is a little bit of a waste. However, this will not be a waste. So I go for a Light Shard here. Boom. You're now dead, and I can change you out for someone who has Lightning, which I do know my Hypixie has Lightning. So now you can go for a Zeo. And then you can probably pass, honestly, or go for a Secunda, actually. So I can further lower your accuracy and evasion. Electric Gem here. So I can continue going for the high damage here. Zeo. And now I can go for, yeah, one more Zeo. And you should just Secunda, yeah. So now your accuracy should be in the gutter at the moment. Okay. That's okay. You have like no actions pretty much, so we have a huge advantage here. So now all I need to do is bring in someone who either blocks fire or has lightning. Well, this is a predicament. You're the only one who has lightning, but you're also weak to fire. But I like taking risks. Let's do it. I can just Raccoon here so your defense is lowered. And then I'll go for a Zeo. Lots of damage. Just lay on the Zeos. And then we can go for a Mazeo here as well to go for even more damage. And we still have some electric gems as well. And this might just kill. So we're gonna Zeo. And then finish you off. Now let's go return back to the Angels to prove our worth. New Testament tablet and a fire gem. How does Bethel have such a demon in their employ? I greatly underestimated you. I must warn you though, even with Lord Lucifer in hiding, the forces of chaos are beginning to rally. Take heed, Bethel's annihilation is close at hand. And you're dead. A battle between the angels and the forces of chaos. What a headache.
Hey.
Did you see how those angels used us against their enemies? We only wanted to go to the Diet Building, but they took advantage of that. It's a common tactic that the angels will use, leveraging people's goodwill and manipulating them for their own ends. Yep, that's what I thought. You better keep an eye on them too. Did something happen?
No.
No, I'm just being practical. Alright, let's report back to those angels so we can get through. So the New Testament tablet is an incredible item, honestly. Allows the Nahobino to reallocate his stat points. So you can go for like a magic build or switch to a physical build if you're feeling fancy. So yeah, this is pretty good. Ah, they're not here anymore.
The angels guarding the path are gone. Did something happen?
That's a good question.
We were unable to report to the angels, but it seems we can move on to the Diet Building now.
I hope they don't attack us. But there's something on the ground though, so what is it? There's something on the ground where the angels had disappeared. You got the Servants of Heaven, Periapt. Oh cool. So now all of the angels that we have can now reflect magic attacks once for all allies for one turn. Ooh, so this is pretty much just a Karakarn, I guess.
I'm detecting the presence of a powerful demon within the Diet Building.
Ah, that's convenient.
I advise that we prepare before going any further.
Okay, maybe we're ready. We also have a conversation at the Haunt, so we're gonna get a stat benefit for the Nahobino. Those demons we fought, Eligor and Andrus, they were once a part of the Demon King's army. Slaying them was beyond our power back then. Having succeeded now, though, I do feel a new power is growing within. I wouldn't be who I am today had you not taken my hand back then. I think this will be a mutually beneficial partnership to our shared success. Your powers of a Nahobino have risen, so now they get a massive power boost of 3 stat points, which will probably be going into strength, agility, and maybe luck. I also used a luck item to increase the Nahobino's level by 1 off camera, so now we have 20 whole luck, and a lot of strength, and a lot of agility. I'll probably increase my vitality next from now on, just so I can keep myself healthy and have a lot of HP to survive brutal attacks. The episode has been going on for a while, but I am curious what's over here first. I guess I'll just hold off on the actual building itself next episode, but let's see what this side quest is all about. We got some birds here. Oh, it's too blasted hot. My feathers feel so heavy, I'm absolutely exhausted. Father, it's so hot here. What is this? How can be such scorching heat here despite the lack of a sun? Our entire family moved from afar to Minato in order to assist Lord Glacial Labolas. But as things stand, this family will soon turn into a rotisserie chickens. Father, there's a funny-looking demon over there. Ah, indeed. Certainly the long hair that flows down to its feet, and the deep blue body, is altogether strange as well. Perhaps the heat is making us hallucinate. Then I ask you, demon, I am Halphus. If you are not an illusion conjured up by this heat, then respond to my voice. Nod. Aha! To think you were real all along. I apologize for my rudeness. Our meeting here must be the workings of fate. I humbly implore you to find it within yourself to help my family. I'd like you to introduce us to a dwelling we can live comfortably, where we may escape the heat. Yeah, sure. I'm astounded by your generosity, that you would lend a helping hand to a demon who's a total stranger to you. It is nothing to boast of, but I am a count of hell. On the occasion you provide us with a good home, I shall spare no expense in rewarding you. Ho ho ho. Now, as for what would be a suitable abode for my family, primarily it must be a refreshing place, wherein we may escape this abysmal heat. That is the most crucial point. And for the sake of my family, it must be sturdily constructed. No decaying ruins where the glass could rain down upon us, for example. That simply shall not do. This territory remains unfamiliar to us. As such, we would ideally request a strong bodyguard as well.
May I?
Do we have an accord to reiterate, we'd like a place that is cool, sturdy, and comes with a strong bodyguard. Do we take you guys to the Oni in the cave? Please find us such a home for us.
Please help.
This is a race against time. Please locate a residence for us before we become chicken nuggets. I think it's the Oni, honestly. Because, like, where else would you go, right? And he does have a new dialogue over there, so maybe that is where I need to go. But before I do that, let's see what this is. Because this looks new. Let's pick it up. So now we have Aogami Type 2 Essence. So let's see what it is.
Nahobina, I
Now-
have something for you.
Sure. You obtained a Menorah of Knowledge. Uh-oh. And am I gonna find Menorah hunters now?
This is a menorah. It was brought here from another world.
Yeah, gee, I wonder what you want.
I am certain my giving this to you raises many questions. However, I am not permitted to answer.
Oh, gee, thanks.
But hear me well. This menorah can either bring you great power or deliver you to an untimely end.
Yeah. So, am I gonna fight Matador?
Those who carry the menorah beckon the avatars of death. You must always be wary.
Okay. So now we have Return of the True Demon. Oh well, let's go Apotheosis now. Aogami Type 2, which gives us Makajama and Miracle Water. Miracle Water seems like it'd be really good. Yeah, so I can get this for now. If I need any elemental moves, I might replace something here. But for now, this is what I'm going to be rocking with. We're going to go more of a support role this time around. And we do have elemental gems as well to use at any time we want. So we don't need to necessarily have an on-command elemental move unless it's like a specific boss we need to fight against. Which does mean I need to learn a miracle to increase my support capabilities. Recovery Mastery, increase healing potential.
You wish to learn this?
There's also ailment skill potential as well. So now we can inflict seal more often. Now, of course, this does mean I have...
I've just picked up a number of strange readings. Many of them are not unlike the menorah in our possession. And what's more, they are accompanied by powerful demons.
Okay.
I've marked the locations of these readings on the map. We should investigate, provided we can spare the time.
That's actually a perfect thing to do next episode. Hello, Oni, once again? Hey, back again, huh? Must have a lot of free time on your hands. You and me both, man. Don't worry, I've been quietly keeping to myself here since then. I say that, but I've been sitting and drinking all day. This spot's pretty nice. It's cool and quiet, kind of cozy, makes for a great place to live. Yep. This is where I bring the birds. This seems like an appropriate place for the Halfis family to live. You told him about the demons who want to live in this cave. He's got some demons all war now and they want to live in this cave. The hell are you saying, man? If I get kicked out of here, where am I supposed to live? What, you say? They want a bodyguard, so they'd prefer it if I stayed with them? The shit you're saying keeps getting worse and worse. I learned my lesson last time. Me hanging out with the others? I'm not cut out for that crap, man. I just want to spend my time here alone in peace and quiet. Sorry, but look for another place for them to live. Go tell the little demons what I said. Ah. Sir Lenogia, have you found a suitable place for us? Have you told him about the cave where the Oni lives? I see. So the Oni in that wonderful cave does not wish to cohabitate with other demons. He must be afraid of involving himself with others. I have an idea. First off, please take us there. Ah. What's your plan? Oh great, takes me here automatically, great. Wow, I'm scared. Oh dear, this'll be the end for us. Do not give in to despair. I, Halfis, shall rend this fiend in twain. Come at me, wretched blue-clad fiend. Taste the wrath of my blade. Now, as villainous as you can, if you please. Take out your sword. Ugh, such energy! He is not to be underestimated. I have no other choice but to use this skill. Embrace death, Trezagion. Did he get hurt? Did I do it? Nay, he continues to breathe. To think he could withstand such an attack. But I am at my limit. Don't you dare lay your hands on my wife and son. No! Someone, anyone, help us, please. Please. Who the hell is it? Who's the one bullying the weak right in front of my house, huh? Who's the asshole causing trouble on my turf, huh? I was taking a nice nap when I felt something pricking at my conscience. Frickin' woke me up. I'm gonna slaughter ya. The hell? Ain't that you, Lenogia? Bravo! You carry yourself magnificently, sir. And what a strong sense of justice you have. You are simply perfect to be our bodyguard. The hell's going on here? Explain! You bastards! Were you setting me up? Didn't have a choice. You think I'd let an excuse like that fly? Mister, you are so cool.
No.
Very much so. We have naught to fear with a bodyguard such as yourself. What the hell are you talking about? Stop looking at me. Mister? It seems my son's become quite a fan of yours. Sir Oni, please, I beseech you, use that remarkable strength of yours to protect us. You say you need my help, huh? But... No, it is too hot here to be standing around here in conversation. Let us take our time to discuss things further in the cave. Oh, I must offer you some tea, mustn't I? Oh, that's very kind of you. Oni and the Halfis family went inside the cave. And we completed the quest, Home Sweet Home. And we got the unwritten chaos period. And we got a couple levels ups as well, but I don't really care about those, so I'm just yeah, sure, whatever, man. With two demons of the neutral chaos alignment together, the Magatui skill Fountain of Chaos can be used. Severe level-based almighty attack to all foes and removes buffs. Removes one press turn icon from the foe's next turn. Amazing effect, actually. Oh, that's a lot, actually. Yeah, we can get this, no problem. Also, did I see the Kadash thing or whatever? I guess I can get that hottie that I fought last episode actually on the team. That's very nice. Anyways, let's see what they have to say. Oh, goodness me, what a stylish home this is. I think there's still charitable people even in this Tokyo desert. I am deeply moved by you, sir. No, I won't go that far. And there we go. So, on the next episode, we will see what's in the diet building, but most importantly, we're gonna check out what that weird-looking menorah thing is telling us to go. See you there. Bye-bye.